Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our critical review presentation. Our presentation is based on a recent article entitled Accountability or Surveillance: Why Teacher Biometrics in Guyana Might Not Be a Good Idea. My group members are Ms. Venetia Stephen, Ms. Bibi Shasina Basque, Ms. Monique Prince, and myself, Ms. Michelle Ferreira. The article Accountability or Surveillance: Why Teacher Biometrics in Guyana Might Not Be a Good Idea, posted by Michelle Marias, 13 February 2026, is an opinion piece, which is based on the proposed implementation of a biometric attendance system in Guyana's schools. It is written for educators, parents, policymakers, and the public in general. The author discusses the Ministry of Education's plan to use fingerprint or facial recognition to monitor teachers' attendance and to improve accountability in the education sector. This article explores both the benefits and challenges of this initiative. It states that biometric systems could improve the accuracy of attendance tracking, but it can also raise concerns about privacy, surveillance, the expense, and teacher motivation. The aim of the article is to conclude whether biometric monitoring is an effective and justified solution for improving educational outcomes, or whether it serves as an overly intrusive and expensive approach given the availability of the digital system. The main argument presented in this article is that although attendance tracking is important, biometrics may not be the most appropriate or efficient approach because it is costly, intrusive, and fails to offer significant advantages over existing digital attendance systems, whereas more practical and affordable digital alternatives are available. Thank you.
Summary of the article. So the article discusses that the Ministry of Education intends to introduce biometric systems such as fingerprint or facial recognition technology to accurately record teachers' arrival and departure time. According to the Ministry of Education, the system will improve accountability, transparency, and provide accurate data. Marius acknowledges several advantages of biometric system, including reducing attendance fraud, providing accurate real-time data, and identifying attendance patterns that may inform policy decisions. However, the author argues that the system raises concern about teacher privacy, government surveillance, data security, and possibility of technical failures, particularly in rural and hinterland schools. The article further questions the assumption that improved attendance alone will lead to better education outcomes. It highlights other important factors such as teacher qualification, motivation, classroom resources, and working conditions. Finally, the author proposes alternative digital attendance methods, including digital sign-in, kiosk, RFID or NFC cards, the QR code system, and the GPS-enabled mobile application, which may achieve similar objectives at a lower cost. Thank you.
The strength of attendance tracking system. So the first strength is that it boosts accountability. What I mean is that teachers are more likely to be on time and attend school regularly because their attendance is being properly recorded. Another strength is that it helps to prevent attendance fraud. So things like body punching, where someone signs in for another person, are reduced because biometric system use unique features like fingerprints or facial recognition. It also provides accurate data. Instead of relying on paper register that can have mistakes, the system real-time information. So the other point is that it helps identify attendance pattern. So over time, the Ministry of Education can see trends like frequent absenteeism and decide where support is needed. So it improves data transmission because information can be sent quickly and effectively through systems to the system without delays or missing records. The weaknesses of attendance tracking system. So on the other hand, there are some weaknesses in the attendance tracking system. One is that it may reduce teacher morale. So some teachers may feel like the system shows a lack of trust in them, which can cause frustration. There are also privacy concerns because biometric system collect personal data like the fingerprints and the facial recognition. So people may worry about how secure the information is. Another issue is the feeling of surveillance. So some staff may feel like they are being watched too closely all the time. So we also have technical challenges. For example, power outage, internet problems, or equipment failures can affect how well the system works, especially in rural areas. For example, at Mokaria, where I'm teaching, they don't have internet access, but we will have to use our own internet. So it would affect us here. It also, it does not guarantee quality teaching, which means it only shows that someone is present, not how well they are teaching. Lastly, it is quite costly because schools need equipment, software, maintenance, and training to keep up with the system. Thank you.
So for the improvements and recommendations based on the article, well, based on the issues identified in the article, several improvements can be recommended. Firstly, the Ministry of Education should consider less intrusive digital alternatives such as RFID or NFC systems, which can achieve similar attendance monitoring goals without collecting sensitive biometric data. Secondly, strong data protection policies and cyber security measures should be implemented to safeguard teachers, their personal information, and also to address privacy concerns. Finally, greater emphasis should be placed on teacher professional development, motivation, and workplace well-being, as these factors have a significant impact on teaching quality and student outcomes. In conclusion of our presentation, the article presents a balanced discussion of the proposed biometric attendance system for teachers in Guyana. While the system may improve accountability and provide accurate attendance records, the author highlights important concerns related to privacy, data security, teacher morale, and cost. The article effectively argues that attendance alone does not guarantee quality education and suggests that less intrusive and more affordable digital alternatives may achieve similar results. Overall, the article encourages policymakers to carefully consider both the benefits and challenges of the biometric monitoring before implementing such a system. Thank you.